press record. This is so. I'm sorry if I'm being unprofessional, but it's a. I got my coffee here. Let me have a sip. This is straight up espresso. I didn't even put any water in it. Yeah, she was saying, how long will it take to make $50,000? And then she saw the webinar. She was like, oh my god, the webinars are lasting all the way until November, because now it's what? It's June, so July, August, September, October, November. It's almost like 6 months, right? And she was like, is it going to take 6 months to make this money? And I'm like, no, these webinars are lasting for 6 months, and it's designed for me to be there with you every single week to help you. And how long will it take for you to make money? Well, it all depends on the action that you're willing to take and put into place, the steps that you're willing to do right now to get to where you want to be. So it's not going to take 6 months to make money. It's not going to take 6 weeks. It's not going to take 6 days. What it's going to take is however long it takes you, if that makes sense. Okay. So how much for all of the guys here on the webinar, right? How much experience do you have, and what's the current level of income that you are currently making online through internet marketing? Because there's not a huge amount of people here today. We have about 30 people right now on the call. So since it's a small group, it would be cool to get to know each and every one of you individually, because I want to help each and every one of you and get a little bit of a feel. So let's see here. And these webinars, are very interactive. So every week we're going to be doing these webinars. We have a plan and an agenda. However, I will be going back and forth a lot with everyone on the webinar as well. But just trust me when I tell you this, that everyone on here, you are going to see results, because I'm not sure if you've seen me in the past or if you know much about me, but all the students I help, a large percentage of them make money and see results and build a good business. But while you type in the answers to the question I was asking just now, I'm going to just show you something pretty cool. So let's go to... Can everyone see the screen? Can everyone actually see the screen, by the way? If you can see the screen, I want to show you something cool. So I want to show you, so my student, right, those of you that bought Traffic Lockdown, which is from my student, Shim Sham, he actually lives here in Singapore, so we actually have met up. He's come over to my office and worked here a few times on the product. I want to show you, we only launched it literally 7 days ago. 7 days ago. And that product, let's see here. That product, yesterday done 867. I want to show you the total of what the product done in the last 7 days. So let's take a look at that. Okay, can you see that, guys? Let's zoom in. So within just 7 days, Shim Sham has already made $14,000 from this product. Can everyone see that? Let's have a look at the questions. And this is basically, I basically gave him the steps, taught him, and this is the stuff I'm going to teach you as well. Oh, you can't see the screen. Sorry, guys. Hold up. Ah, there you are. Guys, I promise the next webinar we do will be way more professional and prepared. Trust me, you're in for a great journey here. You are in for a great journey, okay? Give me a little bit of faith. Once we get going, everything's going to be professional. Plus, from next week, I'm going to have an assistant here to help me to do the webinar. So my assistant is going to be like the moderator. So she's going to be answering your question. So she's going to be reading out the questions, and I'm going to be answering them. That way, I don't have to keep going back and forth to the questions screen, which is there. I'm basically going to be doing my webinar, teaching you guys whatever I'm teaching you, and then she's going to be moderating. So it will be way more professional. So please have some faith in me. This is the best weekly webinar that you have invested in. So if you can see my screen, this is the money that Shim Sham has made in 7 days by implementing one of the systems that I'm going to be sharing with you. And I'm going to go through the different levels of what you need to get to in order to get to the goals and reach the goals that you want to get to. So let's just have a look at the questions again. So Billy says, yeah, rounds up to about 2K a day. Okay, yes. And also, guys, I won't be talking much now about Cred Empire, the method inside Traffic Lockdown. We'll save that for another time because this is more of a not really advanced, but it's more of a like next level kind of thing. Like the traffic method you're learning in Traffic Lockdown is separate from what we're going to be teaching on this webinar, okay? But don't worry, that is just one piece of the puzzle. So let's get my little notepad out. Give me one sec here. So what I'm going to do now, okay? First of all, Jason Ferguson says, "What is this whole thing about?" I think maybe you just joined now. So these are the Income Ultimatum weekly webinars, where every week I'm going to be. I have 2 goals with Income Ultimatum. Okay, the first is to answer your questions live every week to help you build your business and make sure you don't fail like I did when I first got started 8 years ago. And secondly, to help you build a $50,000 per month business in the shortest amount of time possible. Okay, and that is going to be done by implementing your the same funnel that I have and I've taught my students, and that pretty much everyone. Here's the thing, and I want you guys to just forget, like get clear about this. Making money online on the internet, building a business, okay, is really only about a few things. There's no secret, there's no button, there's no magic formula. There is no magic formula, right? All it is, and and if you know this already, and you're not implementing it, and you're not doing 50 to 100K a month, if you're like, the thing is, it's very simple. It's about traffic and conversions, turning that traffic into sales. And if you don't understand this, and if you're not doing this, if you're like, oh, I know this, then why are you not making any money? Seriously, ask yourself that. How much money did you make last month? Okay, so in plain and simple terms, I'm going to write down on the screen right now the formula of how how anyone can go from nothing to first replacing your job income, and secondly making 2, 5, 10 times more than you're currently making right now. Okay, so it all starts with traffic, and that's what we learned in Traffic Lockdown. Okay, so it starts with traffic, targeted offer, build your list, sell related offers, repeat. Okay, so this is this is how you make millions of dollars. And I'm going to talk more about this in a minute, but if you don't understand this simple formula, if you don't understand this simple formula, and you're not implementing it, then you're not. I don't know what's happening. Then you're not going anywhere. Traffic, targeted offer, build your list at the same time, then sell related offers to your list, and the cycle just goes round on and on and on. Okay, Shim Sham, $14,000 in 7 days. Okay, this is in 7 days, all right? 10,000 visitors. Okay, that's the traffic part. Targeted offer. Okay, the product. All the people that visited his sales page were interested in the product because they're targeted. 1,309 sales. Okay, so we've built a list as well, a customer list, and now we can sell related offers to that list. So let's break it down. Those of you who bought Trio Profit Machine, you have a little system that I've given you, especially if you bought the done for you campaigns. You have this whole funnel laid out for you. All right. Just before we continue, because I'm going to break down these steps and show you how you can just start using this information, like this system, pretty soon. But before we continue, who understands? Because I basically like to break things down to literally, like, what's the word? To the most basic. I'm trying to think of the word. It's early here, so I need another sip of coffee. Now, I like to break things down to the simplest of terms, okay, before we go more advanced. So who understands this, like this concept so far? Let me just have a look at the questions. Okay. Jason, how do you get a conversion? That's my problem. It's very. I'll talk about that. Okay. Okay, Billy, you totally understand it. And guys, please bear with me. If you are more advanced, if you know this stuff, don't just like leave and unsubscribe thinking this is BS. I know this stuff. I'm catering to absolute beginners, intermediates, and advanced. Okay, so no matter what level you are, I like to start at the bottom just to reiterate things that you may know, and then we go more advanced from there. Because believe me, guys, I've been in this internet marketing game for 8 years. I've been doing this since 2008. I know what works. Okay, and when it all comes down to it, the first thing you need to do is you need to stop buying all the products that you see. Okay, I know this may sound weird because I want you to buy more products from me, obviously, in the future, but I want you to stop buying the things that you see in your email inbox every day. Okay, what I want you to do is focus on this, on building your business, because you're not going to make money by buying. You're not going to make sales by buying products. You're going to make sales by taking action, implementing. So you've got to first get the action sorted. Then you've got to get your time management sorted and your productivity sorted. Once you've got that, then you start implementing this. All right. So let's go through each of these in steps and talk about how to get things going. Right. And my first sale that I made, my first ever sale that I made online, it wasn't perfect. I didn't know what I was doing, but the most important thing what I done is I took action. I stopped buying all the crap that's there, and I just literally took action. I started selling a product and I started making sales. Um, if you want to know the story about how I made my first few sales online, there's an interview I did which should be in the members area of the product that you purchased. It's called the $5 million interview, because I've actually sold over 5 million online. Actually, probably more. 5 million was in 2012, so it's probably more than that right now. I haven't actually counted. But anyway, let's go through the things, okay? Billy says, I want to replace my income from a job I have now in 30 days or less. Billy, it depends how much action you're going to take. Bucks is, if you saw the stuff I bought, yeah, guys, like Buck saying he's purchased a lot of stuff. I mean, all the stuff that you've purchased, right? The information is good. However, it all literally comes back down to this cycle here that I'm about to show you. And the good thing is that the first part is traffic. So if you want to buy products about traffic, buy it and learn, consume the information. Okay. Targeted offer, that is, something to sell. So something to sell. Again, if someone's selling you a product about how to create a product, then learn the information. Build your list. Again, that's something you need to know. Email marketing is something you need to know too. All right. So let's go through each one in detail. So the first thing is you need to find a niche market. Okay, and these notes that I'm writing down, I will give you a copy of these notes at the end of this webinar, so you can have them, so you can go through them. I'm also going to be putting, and I think someone just joined us. For those of you that have just joined us, this is this is one of the first proper income ultimatum webinars that we're doing. So it's a bit all over the place today, but these are weekly, every week for 6 months, and I'm trying to build a really great group of everyone, because I want to invite you all to workshops I'm going to be doing as well, and hopefully we can all meet one day and when you're all doing well. So anyway, let's just write. What I was going to say is I'm going to be creating a members area for Income Ultimatum members. So it's going to be a proper members area. Everything's, you're going to be able to log in. It's going to be like a little hub. It's going to be great. So just stay tuned for that. So steps to build your business, make sales, and make money. So let's break down the steps, okay? So first is to find a niche market. For those of you that are already making money, what market are you in and are you selling to? And it all comes down to this. What group of people have problems that they want solutions to and are willing to pay for? Okay, so when finding a market, the question you need to ask yourself is, what group of people have a problem that they want solutions for and are willing to pay for, right? Before I go further, let's see. Jason's in health. That's great. Yes, Billy. This applies. No matter what product you bought, right? What I'm showing you, this is the model. This is the model that you follow no matter what you're doing, whether you're doing e-commerce, whether you're doing CPA, whether you're doing product creation, affiliate marketing. That doesn't matter. What matters is the execution of how you do it. And this is the first part you need to know, right? And if you're advanced, again, we're going to go further into it after this. Next week, I'm going to be going through. I'm going to be showing you a method of how to kickstart your business and start making $100 a day. And this is kind of a gray hat method, but it's what it is, because some of you need a kickstart. You need to build that cash flow, because there's two, when you're building a business, there's two things. First of all, you're building a business for the long term, but secondly, you want that instant cash flow. So I'm going to show you a way next week of how you can start getting a cash flow of $100 a day, $50 to $100 a day. And it's a method that probably takes about 2 hours a day to run, maybe 1 hour a day. But I know a lot of you guys here, some of you are not interested in building a business. You just want to make that fast cash. If you want to do that, there are ways to do that online. But, you know, I'll show you that next week to kickstart. But right now, I want to teach you the foundations because I believe it's important to learn the foundations. So Jason says he's in health. And again, Jason, you're saying, is it CPA? Like, here's the thing. It doesn't matter. See, this is the thing that annoys me. Like, people are selling stuff CPA, this and that, and it's confusing you, right? Forget about all that. Forget about like CPA, affiliate marketing, e-commerce are the vehicles that make money, but you first need to understand the foundations that I'm teaching you now. And the rest of it comes after, which we go into. So find the niche market. Okay, so there are three big money markets you want to go into. Okay, one is health and fitness. Two, internet marketing, make money. That's a huge market. Okay, and a lot of newbies start off by getting into the internet marketing, make money market, and they make money even though they don't know anything about the information they're selling. But it doesn't matter. You don't need to know about health. You don't need to know about internet marketing. You don't need to know about dating. These are the three big money markets. And basically what this means is that there are people in all these areas that have problems that want solutions. So health and fitness, there are people overweight. They want to learn a shortcut to lose weight or get in shape. So you can sell these people information on how to do it. Now, here comes a question. Jason saying, is it CPA? Well, once you choose your market, then you can decide, do I want to sell a CPA offer, an affiliate offer, or my own product to these health and fitness people? Same goes with internet marketing. People want to learn how, the other one is business opportunity seekers, okay? There are people that want to learn internet marketing. There are people that want to learn make money. There are people that are looking for a home-based business. You can serve all these people. You can sell these people something. Remember, traffic, that's the niche market. Targeted offer. You can sell these people a product as an affiliate. Same with dating. People want to know the skills of how to find a girlfriend or boyfriend, how to get in a relationship. So the next part is find an offer to sell them. All right. Now, this can be an affiliate offer, CPA offer, okay, or your own product, right? So, that's the first part. So, let's go with, I'm going to keep it real, okay? If you want to see results fast, choose one of these three markets, okay? If you really want to see results extra fast and you don't want to spend the time to build a business in health and fitness or dating, start in internet marketing / make money / business opportunity. Why? Because I know a lot of other gurus or other marketers will say start in a niche outside of this one, but you want to be. But look, this is where the money is. This is where the money is. Okay, this is where there is a lot of money to make, and there's a lot of money in all three of them. Don't get me wrong. However, I've made over $5 million in this market alone. When I started in that market, I didn't know anything about. Well, I had done some stuff on eBay. I had sold health and fitness products before I started internet marketing, but like you can sell a product on the subject of internet marketing without having to know anything about that. All you need to do, like remember this, okay? Let me just put this in bracket, okay? You don't need to know anything about the topic of the product you are selling or the niche you are in, okay? All you all you need to be able to do is direct targeted prospects to your offer. Because like let's say for example, like there are hundreds of thousands of people that want to learn internet marketing. Let's even say health and fitness. Okay, there are thousands of people that want to learn how to lose weight. Now, what if you can just direct those people to a product, an ebook that will show them how to lose weight, and then you get a commission for that? That's all you need to be able to do, is just to be able to direct these people, take them from one place and direct them to a place where they can go and buy something that will help them solve their problem. Does that make sense? Does this make sense? What I'm saying, guys? Please type into the chat box. Okay, because when you understand this, right, that all you're doing as an internet marketer, all you're doing is you're literally taking this person. So this person is, look, okay, I hate my body. I want to lose 10 pounds, for example, okay? So this person here, there's not just one person. There are hundreds, even millions of people asking themselves this, saying this question to themselves, right? So that person goes over to Google. They type in, let's go to Google, okay? They go to Google, they type in how to lose weight. So look, it's got it in the suggested searches already, how to lose weight fast, right? So they come here, oh, let's see what's here. Oh, here's some information, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you know what? There's so much information, I haven't got time to go through everything. And then they go somewhere else. That person will spend time searching the net. Let's say you became an affiliate to a weight loss product. I'm sure everyone's heard of ClickBank. Has everyone heard of ClickBank? ClickBank has made me millions, literally. I've promoted ClickBank since 2009, and it's made loads. Oh, 2008, sorry, and I made loads of money to it. Okay, everyone's heard of ClickBank. Okay, good. So remember the question. I hate my body. I want to lose 10 pounds. All you need to do is get an affiliate, get a product from ClickBank that answers that question, that solves that person's problem, and then get that in front of them. Right? Imagine if you could do that. Wow, Billy, they're 8th out of 500 on Forbes. So look, let's take a product, for example, health and fitness. Okay. Now these products are all selling. This is in the top 10 of ClickBank. So let's look at this. Fat diminisher. Let's click on that. Let's check that out. A bit more coffee.
I'm Wes, and I have an unusual story to share with you.
Remember, guys, today's webinar, I'm just going through the foundations. Next week, I'm going to be going through the $100 per day method, which is basically a gray hat method. And what gray hat means, in internet marketing, you have white hat, gray hat, and black hat. White hat is like the ethical, real business. You know, you're building a business, you're doing things 100% legit. Gray hat, you're kind of stepping under the radar, doing things a little bit that are not 100%. It's not like illegal or anything, but you're going over the line a little bit, but it works. And then there's black hat, and black hat is kind of unethical. We don't want to go there. We don't want to do black hat. Okay, we want to stay within white and grey hat. We'll go through that next week. But like I said, today I'm teaching you the foundations, just in case anyone's just joined and they're like, I know this stuff already. This is, 6 months. I'm with you for 6 months, okay? Every week, same time every week. So this product is called Fat Diminisher, okay? So all I would do is go to ClickBank, click on promote, all right? Put in my ID. And this is and there I have it. That's my affiliate link, okay? Now, everyone that goes to my link, I'm going to make about, $34 per sale, okay? If I can do even if I do one sale a day, how much is that? One sale a day, because you've got to start somewhere. That's about $1,000 a month, right? So it's not bad. I want to share with you some math in a minute that's going to make you realize just how easy it is to get to where you want to be. I'm going to share with you some numbers, and you're going to see just how easy it is. So anyway, health and fitness. I hate my body. I want to lose 10 pounds. That person, they search the net, and if you do the things that I'm going to be sharing with you over the coming weeks, that person's going to find your link. Your affiliate link is, let's paste it in here. Guys, you have an offer. You don't have to create a product.
I'm Wes.
To start with, you just promote as an affiliate. Okay, they come here. Look, when they click on add to cart, what happens? They're gonna buy this product. But what I want you guys to notice is, can you see this at the bottom? You can see that affiliate equals JG Media 1. So that's my affiliate link that I just put in just now. So what that means is, when that person buys this product, I'm going to make a commission, okay? And what I'd like to do over the coming weeks is, I want to start setting up these campaigns live on screen with you, and then we can also track the progress of these campaigns as well. So I'm going to be sharing with you in the coming weeks. And next week we're going to be doing the $100 a day grey hat method. Along the same time, I'm going to be setting up live campaigns like this, health and fitness, dating, internet marketing, and showing you how you can go from nothing and building up your business to make sales. Okay. Anyway, for those of you that didn't see, this is how much my student has made in 7 days. Shim Sham, which is pretty decent. It's 14 grand in 7 days. So anyway, affiliate offer, okay? ClickBank. Now let's talk about CPA. And guys, we don't have much time left here, got about 15 minutes because there's only an hour every week, okay? CPA offer. CPA, what that stands for is cost per action. And what that means is, you don't actually have to sell something for someone to buy, so you don't have to sell something in order to make money. Okay, you make money by someone entering their email, for example. All right. Has everyone heard of CPA? And you see all these CPA products that are coming out every day. All right. Who's heard of CPA? So basically, with CPA, you still need to have the foundations. You still need to know what niche market you're in. You still need to get traffic. But with CPA, like you saw the offer I showed you just now, Okay, this product here, someone has to buy it. Someone has to physically spend $37 for you to make money. However, CPA is a whole different ballgame. I don't have time to go through all the networks, but you could go to Google and type in top 10 CPA networks. Jason says max bounty for CPA. Right, yeah. CPA basically, you can go to the. Has anyone ever seen like these sites where it says like, I wish I could find an example, but I don't remember the login for some of the CPA networks. But CPA is basically, you can promote an offer where it's like a one page, and once that person fills out a form on the page, you get paid like $3 every time. So do you think if all you need to do is get this person here, I hate my body, I lose 10 pounds. If you send them to a page where it says, learn how to lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks, just enter your name, email, and on this page, and you get paid $3, do you think you're going to make some decent money? Okay, that's CPA. So once you figure out your market, you want to figure out how do you sell them an offer. Is it an affiliate offer through ClickBank, CPA offer through Max Bounty or others? Or the third way is your own product. Your own product is kind of like the evolution of your business is generally, like, as a beginner, I would start out as an affiliate because you want to make sales as an affiliate first. Making your product can take a while, but the way I'm going to be sharing with you, how to make your own product too. Making your own product is the best way to make money because the most I've made with my own product is 240,000 in 10 days. That's crazy. No, sorry, not in 2011. I made $1.2 million in 3 days. Yes, 3 days. I'm not like, yeah, this is serious stuff. 3 days. Okay, first day we done about 200K. No, we done about 300K in the first 2 days, and then after about 3 or 4 days, we totaled 1.2 million, and this was on ClickBank. Crazy numbers, right? And that was with my own product, and we'll be going through that later in this training. But anyway, so those are the three ways to put an offer in front of people that are interested in who want to lose weight, for example. Okay, same thing. So you don't know anything about health and fitness. It doesn't matter. All you're doing is putting an offer in front of someone that's interested in it, which is what we just talked about at the start, right? Once you've decided I want to promote a product on ClickBank, okay, the next step of the process is you want to build a list. And what this means is basically all the traffic that you're generating, okay, you first want to send that traffic to an opt-in page, okay, and that builds your list, okay. This is what I taught in Trio Profit Machine, by the way. If you haven't got Trio Profit Machine, for those of you, so basically, for those of you who haven't got Trio Profit Machine, I'll show you how I can get it later. I'll show you how I can get it. But anyway, it's a three-step process. Traffic, build your list, one-time offer, okay, and that's basically your affiliate link, okay, and that's it. So you want to build a list at the same time because when you build your list, and I'm going to show you some numbers in just a second, okay? Not everyone who comes to your link will buy, okay? Usually only 1 to 2% will buy, meaning 1 to 2 out of every 100 visitors will buy, okay? So what does that mean? What happens to you? What happens to the other 98 visitors? Will So what does that mean? It means you want to make sure you can promote your product to these 98 visitors that left. Does that make sense? Okay, so 100 people come to your affiliate link or your opt-in. 100 people come to your opt-in page. So 100 people come to your affiliate link. This is without your opt-in page. 2 people buy, you make $68, but 98 of them left. How can you get them all to buy? What if you got 100 people to buy? Okay, that would be $3,400 in a day, 3,400, right? Yeah. Well, you do this by getting those people to opt into a list before they see the affiliate offer. And how do you do this? You give away something related to the product that you're selling. And we'll go more into this in the near future. You build that list. That is the most important thing. And then you can follow up to this list over and over again. You can send automated emails to them through your autoresponder promoting the same product or related products, okay? I can send an email to my list and make a minimum of 500 if I need to make 500, okay? If I send an email to my list, right, I'm going to send, well, it's 9 p.m. now, so I usually email my list in the mornings. So tomorrow I'm going to email my list, and I guaranteed I'm going to do minimum of $500 minimum, and it's and that's just my list. That's not my. I have traffic going to different products as well. That's different. Imagine, after a month, after a few months, you build this up where you've got 3 streams of income. One is from your constant traffic to your affiliate offer. 2 is from your list. 3 is from what else is there? Your back end offers. Once you build this up, and we'll start going through this more in the coming webinars. Your aim is to start building up different streams, and we're going to go into that, okay? But anyway, let me give you some numbers, okay? Here are some numbers that will open up your mind to realize the potential, realize that's how much money you can make. Okay, so look, here's the numbers, okay? Out of every 100 visitors, once you understand these numbers, you can literally it's just a numbers. The internet marketing is just a numbers game, okay? Out of every 100 visitors, 2 people buy, okay? Let's say you make $34 per sale. So that means out of every 100 visitors, you make $64, okay? So what does that mean? In order to make $64 per day, you need to get a consistent 100 visitors per day to your link. Okay, let's just put to your link, because that can be an affiliate link, that can be an affiliate link, your opt-in page, whatever the link is, but all you need to get is 100 visitors per day, okay? So, okay, $64 per day is, how much is that per month? Let's just do 30, is 11920 per month, right? So, right there, 100 visitors per day can potentially get you to 1920 per month. So now and the thing is, right, you obviously need to have your funnel set up first. Okay, you've got to have before you can start driving traffic, you want to have your opt-in page ready, your one-time offer page, which is your affiliate link, and your download page, which has the affiliate offers on it. Trio Profit Machine members will know about this, but we'll talk about this more next week. But once you have the main thing is to have this system in place, okay? The system, the funnel. I don't recommend sending all your traffic to just to your affiliate link. You can, but you can make more and save time by sending them to a funnel which collects their email and also sells to them in 3 different streams. Trio Profit Machine members will understand this. Anyway, so once you have your funnel set up and you know that every 100 visitors makes you $64, let's do some math. Okay, once you know your numbers, you just need to focus on getting traffic to your funnel. Okay, so let's say we just want to stay at 100 visitors per day, which does 1920 a month. What does that mean? It means let's focus on getting 100 visitors per day, which should make us 192 per month. What does that mean? So now the only question is, how do I get 100 visitors per day? Okay. Then we come into the whole traffic thing. Okay. Okay. You've got free and paid traffic. Okay. For example, paid traffic is instant. We pay and we get it. The other thing with paid traffic, now here's the thing, if you can buy traffic and you can make more than you're spending, then you're making money. So if our goal is to get 100 visitors, because we know that 100 visitors makes us $64 per day. Remember, we're doing the math here, okay? How much can we afford to spend per day, guys? Because remember, at the same time, you're building a list at the same time. So those 100 visitors, over time, it's going to turn into more than $64 per 100 visitors, if that makes sense. Does that make sense, guys? But let me ask you a question. If 100 visitors makes $64, if every 100 visitors makes you $64, how much can you afford to spend to get 100 visitors? Just someone type it in. Okay. So it's $68, right? Never mind. Let's just I got the math wrong. So I think Billy corrected me. It's $68. All right, let's just keep that. Let's just redo 68 times 30, 2040. So the actual total is 2040. Sorry, guys. So let's continue. 100 visitors is worth 68 bucks. So how much can you afford? And here's where things get a little bit more advanced, because 100 visitors makes you $68. That's instantly. But what about the list that the 100 visitors generated? Remember, 100 visitors made 68 bucks, meaning that you only made 2 sales out of 100 people. So what about the other 98 people? Let's say over the course of that week, your follow-up series goes out to them, your emails go out to them, and you make another 2 sales. Well, what that means is that initial 100 visitors has now made 4 sales. So after a week, those 100 visitors are now worth $136, if that makes sense. It might be going a bit too advanced, so let's just keep it at the initial $68 for 100 visitors. How much can you afford to spend on traffic if 100 visitors makes you 68 bucks? How much can you afford to spend to get 100 visitors? Okay, Billy says $30. Some other guys are saying, yeah, Cheryl Craddock. You got it right. She's basically Shower's basically saying less than 60 or 68. That's right. Here's my answer. Okay, if 100 visitors makes you $68 immediately, plus builds you a list of subscribers. Okay, let's just say 50 subscribers per 100 visitors plus $68. What that means is you can afford to spend up to $68 for those 100 visitors. Why? Why am I saying you can spend the same amount you're going to make? Why does that make sense? Why would you spend $68, get 100 visitors, and then make $68 and have no profit? Can someone tell me why? Because remember what we talked about before. Now, because you've got your funnel in place, you haven't just made $68. You've now also built an asset of 100 subscribers from those. Let's say 100 people come to your opt-in page, only 50 of them subscribe. Generally, 50% of people subscribe. Okay, sometimes more, sometimes less. You now have 50 subscribers. You've paid $68 for 100 visitors. You've got 50 subscribers and you've made $68. Well, what happens? Why am I saying you can spend the same amount you're going to make? And here's the thing: generally you won't. Generally, 100 visitors it could cost way more. Like if you were paying 50 cents per visitor, 100 visitors would cost you only $50, and that means you'd be in an $18 profit. But the reason I'm saying you can spend up to 68, you can even spend more because let me just read some of the answer before I give you the answer here. Buck says the money's in the list. Willie said you have to spend money to make money. Money from the list. Exactly. The list is worth more because over the next 7 days, let's say you make 2 more sales just from the 50 subscribers from 50 subscribers. That means that initial 100 visitors has now made you 136. Okay, so now you've turned 68 into 136. All right, so now that you know that, how many times would you want to put in 68 and make 136? As many times as you want, right? You can do it as many times as you like. That's the math. Now here's the good news is that over the next week, those initial 50 subscribers may turn into another 2 sales. Okay, so what does that mean? So now your initial $68 has turned into 204. All right, and it generally goes on and on and on like that. Obviously, the math is not that accurate, but this is how you scale your business up. You start off by measuring how much traffic does it need to make 1 sale. Okay, how much does it cost to get enough traffic to make 1 sale? Let's say it takes 200 visitors to make 1 sale. Then you need to figure out, how do I get 200 visitors over and over again? Now, let's say your goal is to get to $100 a day, right? Then you just need to figure out how many visitors does it take to make 1 sale? Okay, how many sales does it make to reach $100? Okay, cool. So now I know how many sales it takes. How much traffic what I need in order to make the required sales to get to $100 a day. Okay, I need, let's look at this. 100 visitors initially makes us 68. So over time, what you need to do, you need to just test, and then after 1 month, look at your earnings, and then just literally divide it by 30, which is the number of days in a month normally, right? And then you can see, okay, so at the end of this, so it's the end of the month, I've generated 3,000 visitors, I've made $3,000. What's that? Oh, so I'm averaging $100 a day. Now, when everyone tells you stuff like, "Oh, they're making X amount per day," Shim Sham's done $2,000 every day for the last 2 days. Okay, however, because if you look at the like this, right, 14,581, 14,581 divided by 7. That's $2,083 a day. Okay, it wasn't $2,083 every day. One day it was like 4 grand. The other day was 3 grand. One day was 800. One day was 2 grand. Do you know what I'm saying? It's never gonna be like, I guarantee it's never gonna be consistent. You're not gonna make $100 today every single day, because this is business. You're making sales. You're selling stuff. You're not like clocking in into a job where you are guaranteed to earn X amount of money. You are making sales, and when people usually say they're making X amount per day, it's usually an average based on the last 30 days, 3 months, 12 months, for example, whatever. Okay, if I look at my, like in this account, like if you look at this account, right, in this account, let's look here. Okay, look, in this account, for example, the total I've done in this account here is 145,000 bucks, right? I forgot the period of this in this, because I have Warrior Plus. I've got about 7 accounts. This is one account over the course of like 6 months. I think this is over the course of 6 months. 145 grand. How much is that per month? 145, 135 divided by 12. Can you all see the screen? Can you see the screen, by the way? We're gonna end it soon, by the way. So that's 12,000 a month, right? So this works out to 12,000 a month. How much is that per day? Only $403 per day. So I can now brag and say, hey, I've been making $403 every single day, guys. Okay. But guess what? It's not as simple as that. There's been days where I've made zero. Yes, believe it or not, there have been days. Every internet marketer that you see at boasting about the money they make is not consistent. There's days that people make zero. However, there's days that I've made $10,000. There's days that I've made 7,000, 3,000, 15,500. Okay, it goes like this in internet marketing, in business. It goes like this. However, if you make 2,000 today, tomorrow you make 100, the day after that you make 600. Who cares? Because when you average it over the course of a month, it works out to an average consistent income, right? Anyway, those are the numbers there. I just wanted to show you how to calculate how the math works, because when you know the math, when you understand how many visitors it takes to make one sale, how many sales it takes to reach your goal, because you need to have a goal. Don't start this without a goal. Your goal, whatever your goals are, maybe your goal is to make 100 a day, then you need to know the numbers. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to send these notes to you. We'll have a few 5 minutes Q&A, then we're going to end it here, and then we'll continue next week. But next week, I'm going to be teaching you guys the $100 a day method. Basically, taking this math that I just shared with you now, but once you understand the math, and here's the thing: once you understand the math, you then need to have a vehicle and a system to implement, to make it happen, to work the numbers, and we'll go into that next week. So, like I said, this is Income Ultimatum. You guys are here every week. Every week I teach you stuff. We build your business. We answer your questions live. Hopefully next week I'll be having my assistant here with me to help go through this stuff and help me moderate this webinar, and I'll be a bit more professional. I'll answer a few questions now, guys, and then we'll go ahead and end it. Okay, so any questions? Billy, what paid traffic sources do I recommend? I would recommend solo ads, Facebook are probably the two. Facebook takes some time to learn. Solo ads are good. Click banking is a great method. It's called click banking, which is basically you're paying to get your ad in someone else's funnel. Google about that, click banking. You've also got ad swaps, but that can only be done when you have a list. There's also integration marketing. So basically, like you can have your banner to your funnel in my members area. So all of my buyers for my products will see your banner and go to your list, go to your opt-in page. Integration marketing. We're going to go through way more traffic methods in detail over the course of these trainings. My favorite is right now is Facebook and solo ads. Thanks a lot, David. Thank you. Jason says I hate Facebook. Yeah, just find an expert. Find someone that specializes in Facebook ads and get them to do your ads if you have the budget. Literally, like don't try and remember, guys, we're running a business. You don't need to do everything yourself. You can hire people who expertise in things. I gotta go. Hold on one sec. I gotta finish. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna start. Thanks, yeah. Alright, guys, I gotta go because in this office that I use, this room, someone else has booked this room. I'm gonna go back up to my main office up there. So anyway, guys, I really gotta go. I will send you guys a replay to this, and thank you very much. Take care. We will speak soon. I'll post this in a Facebook group. I'll post the link in the Facebook group. Thank you, guys, and see you next week.